All right, welcome back. We have Senator Chabert, Norby Chabert, that's joined us on the desk here. And first of all, give us an assessment. You've been around. Before we get to the floodgate situation, what did you see today moving around the parish?
Well, along with what Michelle said, there are some areas that we're dealing with water, both inside and outside of the system. Some places are holding a little worse than others. Some places that we didn't anticipate to fare as well as they did just that. So, overall, we all know what kind of bullet we dodged. I don't know if we'll ever get a system. Again, you never want to say never, and you never know what can happen. We all lived through one. We know it was my first experience as a 10-year-old kid watching my mama push water out the house was for one, and it was for an event very similar to this. Yeah. Will we ever see that much rain, that quick, or that that slow? Again, who knows? Only the Lord knows about that. But as a system, I believe that we handled it to the best of our ability. The system is not complete. It's nowhere near complete. But the strides that we've made in the last two and a half years, just since Ike and Gustav, are, they're very visible. Mm-hmm. That could have been a lot of homes flooded today. And one thing that I do want to mention, for all the problems that we've had with elevating homes, the number of homes that have been elevated in this parish, in Lafourche Parish, over the last 4 years, okay, yeah, could be the telltale sign in this whole deal.
I said that this morning. Look at the trouble that y'all went through having to convince people to do that, but they thanking you this morning. There's no doubt about it.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
What happened at the floodgate? Tell me. My phone was ringing, yours was ringing. Y'all want a helicopter flight. What happened there?
Well, as soon as we landed, my phone naturally started going off. A couple of my very good friends were affected by it. I immediately, conferred with the parish president and levee director who were on board the helicopter with us. We tried to figure out to the best of our ability what had occurred in speaking with the residents that were affected, as well as the folks that were on the ground from the levee district. I definitely got in my truck and went down there. I know.
Give us the area, Norby, for people watching.
You're talking about the Boudreaux Canal floodgate and Lower Chauvin,
right, basically.
What happened, Martin, and I tried to explain this to the best of my ability to the citizens that were affected. Due to the fact that we have so many new structures in place, we have so many new levees in place, we've never had the type of protection that we have. We're still dealing with a lot of trial and error. Okay, mm-hmm. We haven't had a rain event like this since 1985. How do we handle it? As a levee district, as a parish, as a state, there's going to be some trial and error. The key word in there is error. Everything you do will not always work out the way you want. The situation was that the person on the scene decided that he was going to try to open up the floodgate to relieve some of that pressure that we were dealing with in Bayou that was not going down. And Bayou is a major problem for this parish in terms of the amount of water that it can hold. Mm-hmm. When you close the floodgate at Boudreaux Canal, there's a lot of water that comes into Lokai via Smith Ridge Pump Station. A lot of the drainage.
It's such a strategic point, too.
It very much is. And a lot of work that we're doing for the Morganza structure is just south of that area, and just to the east of it with the Bush Canal floodgate. When the attempt was made to open the floodgate to alleviate some of the pressure that had built up the floodgate, times in the past when they've done that, what it does is it creates a suction from Bayou and sends it south, towards Cocodrie and out to the open areas. That was not the case. It seems in this scenario, the water that got released came up, created a little mini surge. It was by no means a tidal surge of any sorts, but the water that was high already did come up. And when that happened, you wind up getting some water on the road where there had been water prior that had receded. There were some areas that had managed to get very little water, saw water coming up dramatically in a very short period of time, and they got panicked. You said it. And I was on the phone with a citizen that was experiencing that dramatic water rise while we were, just getting off of the helicopter, and not 3 minutes into the conversation did she say, "Okay, the water's going down now, but the damage has been done."
Yeah.
So, by no means was this a big time tragedy. That no one experienced dramatic loss of home or.
What would you say? 2 businesses got water in it?
Yeah, there was
no homes though.
There may be more than the 2 businesses that I know of that had gotten some water, but I can't speak to that directly. One business that I did visit had no water for the event, and due to the opening of the floodgate, there was some water that kind of went in. Nothing, to you and I would be a big deal, but that's not our business, okay? Right. And those people have to deal with the fact that they got water in that place now.
Yeah, unbelievable. What we'll do, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll roll in some more video that we accumulated today, and we'll get more comments. Don't go away.